Ali Askerov is an associate professor at the University of North Carolina. Welcome to the program. What do you think are the chances of this deal actually holding up?
Chances are great at this point, but for the future we cannot say a lot because this treaty is not a strong treaty. There are a lot of gray areas. Like, for example, it speaks about a contact line, which does not mean a lot to people. It's very hard to understand what that does that mean to people of Azerbaijan, or is that Nagorno-Karabakh again? Is it a new entity within Azerbaijan, just within that contact line that gonna be protected by Russia? How Azerbaijan gonna establish its control over that region, etc.? There are so many gray areas. So this treaty, if this is the end document, is not a strong document. That's why it's hard to say whether this peace gonna be a strong peace or not. It may last or it may not last. I think both Armenian and Azerbaijani populations, to some extent, they are unhappy with this peace treaty. Especially Azerbaijan is unhappy with the fact that Russian troops gonna be deployed in Azerbaijani lands after about 28 years. But Armenia's gains are somehow...
Ali, let me just jump in. You know, so Russian peacekeepers, nearly 2,000 of them, they want to stay for 5 years. Surely that does show a strong commitment.
That's right. It's not only for 5 years, maybe it's for forever, because Russian troops are very hard to oust wherever they go. After 5 years, Azerbaijan or Armenia, after 4.5 years, in fact, they have a right to say no to Russian troops, but I doubt that it's going to happen. And that was Russia's goal, main goal, to be there in the region, in Azerbaijani lands. And Russia has reached its objective in that regards.
Okay, and if you say that that was Russia's goal, where does that leave the rest of the Minsk group now?
Russia has been the far most effective, most important actor of the Minsk group, because Russia sees both Armenia and Azerbaijan as its backyard, and it has never lost, in fact, its influence in the region. It has been especially influential in Armenia because of the military bases, but also it has exercised influence over Azerbaijan. That's the truth. Other Minsk group members have never had the same influence in the region like Russia did. That's why when we speak about this, we gotta consider Russia as the most important actor in the region. And the US is not interested as much as Russia does, nor France interests. France interests are not as big as Russia's interests in the region as well, although France has tried to support Armenia lately, but you see Russia is there, and Russia has been there all the time. That's why I think now, as you see, Minsk group is really ineffective, but Russia is still an effective actor in the region. That's why I think we gotta really speak about Russia's role more than OSCE Minsk group's role.
Thank you so much for your analysis and your time, Ali Askerov.